Okay, so anyway, Matt, what is your line of the night?
My line of the night is money, and more specifically, the money that's going to be handed out to Jayson Tatum over the next handful of years. $314 million, which coincidentally
Weird
enough,
number.
314 is the area code for St. Louis, where he's from.
Oh, no.
So he was. I was told originally that he was offered $315, asked for a pay cut of $1 million, so that he could get $314
That can help
million.
him go on.
Had nothing to do with the team. He just wanted to have the cool number to
314.
match his hometown of St. Louis. Him and Matty Tkachuk. Both from St. Louis.
That's
so,
right.
yeah, Jayson Tatum, biggest deal in NBA history, $71 million. And I think that note at the bottom is just insane. The entire payroll of the NBA in the 83-84 season was $77 million. So he's making as much as the entire league did 40 years ago. And obviously times have changed. And, the money being thrown around is crazy. My firstborn son will be playing basketball. I don't care if he's 5'4" or 6'8". He's going to be
Spud Neverett.
Yeah, I mean, my retirement plan's locked up. My kid's either going to be in the NBA or I'm going to tie his right hand behind his back and he'll be a left-hand relief pitcher.
That's the other thing.
One of the two. He doesn't have a choice. Sorry, my future unborn son.
You're going to have a baby Jamie Moyer? Go for it.
Of course, yeah. No, I need to retire somehow, and broadcasting isn't always paying the bills.
By the way, I'm going to steal that from Jayson Tatum for my renegotiation here.
Yeah.
412. I'm going to do $412 million.
There you go.
With South Point.
I think they can swing
Chris,
that.
are you listening? $412 million.
I think you're going to get $4.12.
I'm already making a little more than that now.
Average it out to an hourly rate.
That would be a pay cut. Jayson Tatum. I mean, he won a ring. You get the ring, then you get the. I sound like Scarface. First you get the woman, then you get the gun, or then you get the money, then you get the power.
Well, the money that the Celtics.
What?
Yeah, when do you get the cannoli?
Let's leave the gun and take the cannoli. That's Godfather.
The Celtics starters are making like $1 billion over the next couple seasons.
Yeah.
It is ridiculous. Get ready for $20 chicken tenders at TD Garden.
Wicked hot.
We have a couple other things to mention with this Jayson Tatum.
Yes, please do.
So if we want to look at the comparisons in other sports, Jayson Tatum, the 5 years, $314 million, $62.8 million average annual value. Patrick Mahomes, 10-year deal, $450 million, $45 annual. Fernando Tatis, when he signed his 13-year deal for $340 million, $24.3 million a year. Bryce Harper, his 13-year deal, $330 million for $25.4. So Jayson Tatum is making $314 in less than half the time that Fernando Tatis and Bryce Harper.
That is incredible.
And Patrick Mahomes are making that kind of money. The entire Oakland A's payroll for this season is making $50,000 more than Jayson Tatum will make in one season. And then Austin Matthews, the highest paid average annual value for an NHL player, signed a 4-year, $53 million contract a couple years ago. The highest average annual value this season was Connor McDavid. He's making 12.5. So just the discrepancies in NBA to other sports.
Play basketball,
Hey,
kids.
and can you go back to that real quick? There's a typo, Ryan. I always like the attention to detail, but if you could go back to that graphic real quick, the $63 million man. You have Oakland A's, not Vegas A's. It should be Vegas A's.
They're not Vegas yet.
Be the Vegas A's.
It's going to be the Sacramento A's.
error.
Monday montage right there. Drew, mark it. Him telling me it's my error.
And then Matt had brought up the Celtics roster. So on the left side, you'll get a look at the look of Jayson Tatum's year-to-year pay. And then on the right side, Jayson Tatum's contract, $314 million, 5 years. Jaylen Brown's contract, $285.4 million over 5 years. Drew Holiday's $134 million over 4 years. Derek White just got an extension, $125.9 million over 4 years. And Kristaps Porzingis, $60 million for 2 years. So a combined $919.7 million in contracts for the 5 starters in Boston.
By the way, that red backplate on the graphics that you make with the stripes, very good. Love it. You're always doing. Gave you a chef's kiss. Looks good. What was that wrong? Nice.
But
so $1 billion for the starter.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And what does buying a bigger window mean?
Championship
Like
window.
contending window, yeah. Well, their window's just starting.
Yeah. Sorry, sports show.
Thinking outside the box, outside the house.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Buying a bigger window. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you saw this. If you sent it to me, if we were talking. They figured out with inflation that Michael Jordan's contract, right? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Is still, if you adjust for inflation, he still was making a little more that final year with the Bulls or something. It was like 77 million.
I think, it was either 77 or 71.
In today's money.
Right. Just barely higher than Tatum.
And I sent this clip to Ryan. We're not going to show it. It's really not that. It's long or funny. There's that guy. Yeah, I know you know the guy who can walk like Michael Jordan. Didn't you? You didn't think it was as funny as me because Michael Jordan has that really distinct walk,
especially when he's on the court. Yeah.
Yeah, and this guy, there's a guy with like the hands out, and there's a guy that's just like walking through his backyard. I just thought it was really funny. Maybe we'll show it tomorrow. We'll tease it for tomorrow. We'll save it for Alex.
There you go, veteran move.
But it's just like, how did this guy think? All right, I'm going to post this, and of course, hundreds of thousands of hits.
Naturally,
so silly. All right.
So one final thing from the Celtics. They are going to be significantly over the luxury tax in the NBA. But they did announce that the ownership group is looking to sell their team.
Right.
So they're looking to sell a majority stake. It was bought by Wick Grousbeck and his Boston Celtics majority and the group for $360 million in 2002. And they are now looking to sell the franchise valued at $4.7 billion.
Wow.
So in 22 years, you go from $360 million to $4.7 billion.
What a return on your investment there.
Right. And I mean, this guy, I mean, the Celtics, like you said, they're going to have this big window. They will definitely be able to sell ticks. 3, 4, 5. Hold for applause. Okay.
Someone's a comedian.
Thank you. Comedians get it. Reno Paul, very funny, says Jayson Tatum, he could buy the WNBA with that much money. Probably could. That was very funny, Paul. Keith Lyle says the A's have to play twice as many games to make that Jayson Tatum money. There you go. Keith Lyle did that in the chat. Keith, you want to just do that joke on the mic? You want to come in real quick and just do it? He's right here. Go ahead, do it. Come on in.
Las Vegas A's, Ryan's hometown team, has to play twice as many games to get that Jayson Tatum money.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
1 of 1.
Thanks for watching that clip of Punchlines with me, Frank Nicotero. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. We live stream the show Monday through Friday from 12 to 1 p.m. And if you want to listen to our podcast, go to your favorite podcast platform. All the details are in the description below. We'll catch you on the next one.